Yo, what's good? What's good, family? It's your boy in my 4K20, aka Damon, back in the building talking that Hawks basketball. We talk Hawks daily. Come in, come F with your boy. Let's talk some Hawks. This is a channel for the fans, by the fans. Y'all see what we rocking today? That old school Joe Johnson #2. You feel me? But let's get to the point, family. It's your boy, and what I want to talk about it's these trade scenarios for John Collins, man. Listen to me, family. Listen to me. So I'm on Twitter. Shout out to everybody on Twitter, all my followers and everybody that I follow. Love going back and forth with fellow Hawks fans, seeing other people's perspective. I love it. But check it, right? So some Hawks fans have this love-hate relationship with John Collins, right? Um, and to me, a lot of those fans who have that hate relationship with John Collins, in my opinion, I don't think they're being fair. Now, maybe I will say this. I know my boy Mike always says John Collins is not skilled. And you know what? As far as like dribbling the basketball, I give Mike that. Mike been saying that for a minute. I give him that. No, John Collins is not doesn't dribble the ball as good as a probably a Jeremy Grant does, right? But he shoots the ball way better than a Jeremy Grant. Look at the numbers. He's given us more production in year what? What is this for college? Going in year 6, I think. Then what Grant was already on his second team by this time. I'm just using Grant as an example. But what really caught my attention was how many Hawks fans really looked at that trade scenario that I don't know who put up. Some dude talk about he got inside knowledge. I think he lying. I think the dude full of crap. John Collins for the set to Portland for the 7th pick. And what's the dude names? Anthony Simmons and probably some other dude because they would have to throw another person in there to get the money to be close. And Hawks fans was really entertaining this idea. And my thought process is if you are a Hawks fan and you are entertaining that idea of trading a John Collins who given enough touches will give you 20 and 10 nightly when given the touches, don't ask me how I know. Maybe I know because he's already done it. But um, for Anthony Simmons, #7 pick, and probably some dude that Portland don't want just to make the money work. Right there, anybody who agrees, who's even entertaining that thought, that trade to me, if we're not contending, we are not contending. We're not, you know. Listen, that tells me we're not. Well, not we're, but those fans don't look at us as a contender, a legit contender for a championship or hell for to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Because you trade John Collins for a package like that, right then you telling me you ready to rebuild, reload, whatever. Because why do I say that? Because even though you could slide Jalen Johnson there into Collins' spot, guess what? Now you got to wait for Jalen Johnson to develop. Then with the #7 pick, whoever you pick, whether they start or not, now you got to wait for them to develop. Anthony Simmons, now you got to wait for him to develop because what is he, year what, 2 or 3? So now we back to the square one of now we have to wait another 2, 3, 4 years for these dudes to become whoever we think they're going to become. You're not going to contend like that. You're not going to contend like that. Okay. Now I understand this is a business. At the end of the day, we need to make Travis need to make this team better by, you know, fixing some of the deficiencies that we lack in as a team. Even and some of us gonna have to come from Nate, and some of us gonna have to come from the players improving on their own. But I still look at us as, to me, you know, that trip to the conference finals. Sometimes You could say we had a little luck on our side, but at the end of the day, like I've always said, to make it to the finals or the Eastern Conference Finals, you need help. You need luck. Okay, you need an injury here or there. You need the other team to mess up here and there. For example, look at Boston. You know, um, played the Nets without Ben Simmons. They played the Bucks without Middleton. So I mean, it's not their fault, but my point is, you need stuff to go your way. So when I look at our trip to the conference finals, stuff just went our way. And I think adding the correct pieces, we can get back there. But I don't think adding a bunch of rookies or second year players is the key, not to get back there. Now, if you're willing to wait another 2 and 3 years for those rookies, that seventh pick or whatever pick you would trade a John Collins for, if you're willing to wait another 2 or 3 years for that guy to get better, then maybe, right? But ask yourself this. When y'all be looking at these rookies, right? When you're willing to trade John Collins for a rookie, when you want to go draft some random dude from Egypt or some dude from some Division II school, right? Talk about it's going to make us better because whatever. Think about this. Pretend you are the general manager. How would you explain that to your superstar point guard, Trae Young? Hey, Trae, we're going to trade John Collins, a proven 20 and 10 guy, a proven career average, 16 and 8 at the NBA level, can shoot from all parts of the court for this rookie, and we're going to wait another 2 or 3 years for him to develop. How do you think Trae Young going to look at that? Let me tell you something. When you get a superstar, and this is what I don't understand about some Hawks fans, we've been sitting here begging to the basketball guards to give us a superstar player. You get one. When you get a superstar player, you don't have time to sit here and wait and let's develop another dude. Because the dude wants to win now. Superstars and then early, they want to win, right? So how you going to tell your superstar point guard, Trae Young, hey, Trae, we got to wait another 3 years for your number 2 to develop? And I don't even like using number 2. Okay, I think that's something the media made up. But at the end of the day, you still got to wait for this guy to develop. And he ain't going to develop in 1 year, okay? Maybe if we was trading for the number 1 overall pick, which this draft is not even deep, not even a clear-cut number 1. But, maybe if we was trading and it was an Ant-Man on the board who going to come in and be impact instantly. But it's not. Who you getting at the 7th pick that's going to come here and start on this team that's going to make us better than we were last year? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who is this rookie at the 7th pick, 17 and 8 career average John Collins that we get from him, and give it to us efficiently? Okay, now you got to wait. If I'm Trae Young, bro, I'm not waiting. General manager, if I'm Trae Young, I'm telling, or his representative, we need to get some players. We are trying to win now. We're not trying to wait. Trae got his money. He got the Supermax. He got the money part out the way. Now it's time to win games. It's time to compete for a championship. It's not time to draft another guy. Listen, we waiting for Kevin Huerter. We're waiting for DeAndre Hunter to develop. What's that? That's already 4 years. This year, 4 for Hunter, 5 for Huerter. And there's fans who are still not excited about where they're at. Some of us still excited of what they can be, but I don't think no Atlanta Hawk fan who pay attention is excited to where Kevin Huerter and DeAndre Hunter is at right now. I think some of us figured there'd be a little bit. I thought Dre will already be a 20-point scorer by year 4. I was thinking last year was going to be his breakout. Kevin Huerter, I thought Kevin Huerter was going to come out this year better too. After that Game 7 performance in Philly, I was like, okay, this dude done found himself. He got something to build off of. He come back this year, whatever. I don't know what he did this year. Hunter, I don't know what he did this year. But how you going to explain that to your superstar point guard that he got to wait another 2 or 3 years for this guy to develop? Even if you put Jalen Johnson in, you still got to wait for him to develop at the NBA level. Now, if I'm Trae Young, oh no, that's not gonna fly with me, player. And this is what I be talking about. Because guess what? We did the exact same crap 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And this is what I'm talking about. Dallas, once Luka won that Rookie of the Year award, guess what they did? They went and got him a legit number two in KP, Porzingis. Now, it didn't pan out, but the fact that Cuban and his team recognized, hey, we need to get this guy another score ASAP. And they went out there when a superstar or a star, an all-star became available, they made that move. We didn't do that. That's what I'm demanding. That's why I'm sitting here tweeting DeAndre Ayton, Donovan Mitchell. I want some game changers. It's time for us Hawks fans. Why are we the ones always dumpster diving for talent? Hey, what about Jeremy Grant? Why do we want this guy? He's not an all-star. You got to re-sign him. He wants 20-some million a season. He year what? He like 20, what? 8, 29? But then when you bring up an all-star, hey, what about Donovan Mitchell? He too short, man. The backcourt. Bro, that's a legit multiple all-star player available. He's a number one option on the Utah Jazz, and Hawks fans don't want this guy. You want a Gobert? You want a Jeremy Grant? You want a rookie who not even going to be the number pick, a number 7 pick, Anthony Simmons? But you bring up a legit, he's the number one option on the Jazz. He's a multiple all-star, and Hawks fans is like, well, they both too small. Man, you worry about that later. You can get a legit baller on this team. Or Zach LaVine. Come on, guys. We have to be thinking, listen, are we contending or are we developing? Pick one, fans. Pick one. Because the way you look at the team dictates the moves you make. If we developing, obviously we don't need to be trading away assets going after all-star players because we developing. We're trying to grow from within. If we competing, when we get a chance, when you get a chance like a DeAndre Ayton that's available, you have to kick the tires on that. Because let's be honest, he's way better than Clint Capella. On paper, he's better than Clint Capella. It makes us a better team on paper. It opens up our offense. When you got a player that Donovan Mitchell might be available, you got to kick the tires on that. But y'all want to run around here. You want to trade John Collins for Anthony Simmons and a number. Are you kidding me? Y'all are we need to be going after players that's going to be game changers. Because I think we can be right back in the conference finals. Okay. I seen Ben Simmons' name still thrown around. I mean, for the right price, I'll go get him for the right price. But like I said on Twitter, Travis Swank, Nate McMillan, before you make a deal, you need to be having a sit down, not with the agent, with Ben Simmons. Let him know what his role is. He healthy? Okay. Can he play? We don't need him sit, even though he only sat out last season. I know why he sat out last season. He just sat out. It was a money thing, fam. It was a money thing, okay? That's why he didn't play. Is he healthy, though? Can he play? What is his role? Let him know. If you get the warm and fuzzy, then we try to work something out. But listen, I'm not trading. I'm going to keep it a buck. If I have to trade John Collins for any reason, which I don't want to trade him, but I'm not dumb, okay? If an offer comes, I'm not trading Collins unless he's part of a package for an all-star play. Like, this player has to be legit better than John Collins. When I say, hey, I'm trading Collins for this guy, it should be like, oh, that's a no-brainer. Obviously, you probably won't trade them straight up. We probably had to add some assets, but I'm not getting rid of John Collins for no Jeremy Grant. I'm sorry. No, it's not going to happen. I don't care how much he can dribble the ball. If my wings could dribble and attack, I wouldn't have to worry about my power forward having to do it. If my center could score, if I could throw him the ball, I wouldn't have to worry about my power forward with the post move. If my center had a post move, if my center could do anything besides dunk, I'm not even gonna get into that. But guys, we got to stop this. Oh yeah, Collins for the number 7 pick and Anthony, bro. If they giving, bro, they don't want the guy. So why would you want him? We got to start. See, y'all over here looking at this upside. Contenders don't look at upside. Contenders look at what can you do right now? Can you help me win right now? Okay. But that's all I got, family. It's your boy M.I. Tap in with me. You know I'm gonna be here. Got another video coming up, man. Whew, we talk Hawks, man. I tell you, man, it's hard work being a Hawk fan, bro. I tell you, it is hard work, man. You know, but hey, that's all I got for this video, family. Tap in with your boy. Comment, like, subscribe to the video.